Hello fellas, it's Abdurrahim Babatunde Kukola again for this channel, Nobel Process Designer. Hope you are doing fine, hope you are enjoying what we are doing on this platform. What we are doing today is beginner PFD course on AutoCAD Plant 3D. I'm going to be making piping and process drawing, like your process flow diagram for this cooling tower is an induced or draft cooling tower and cross current cooling tower. So we're going to be making PFD for it. Why is it not responding? We're going to be making PFD diagram for each with AutoCAD Plant 3D. So to get started, this is the project manager as you know it. So you have to create a new drawing. These are one of the drawings I have to. So I'm going to give this one 2. So you write a file name for the drawing. I don't know why. So my number log is long. So my name, which is the author, because most of this thing is I'm popular. So you can use color dependent. Let me use name plus type. Just change the templates. Okay, so it's going to create another drawing and with the template and all the setting done. So wait for it to okay, it's done. So since everything is done, I think we have to get started now. So we can start by creating a block AutoCAD block. So I'm going to show you how to create AutoCAD block. So starting with going to the insert tab on ribbon, and you can just say create block. You can create new block. So I will call this cooling tower because there is no cooling tower block on P&ID. So you have to create a user block for it, and all this thing is not needed now, but later you can just pick a point because it's going to be needing. It's just like this one is just like to create a new one, and let me just give you some induce. Okay, draft cooling tower, induce draft cooling tower. So we have this. So can make it annotative. There's 5 blocks annotative, scale uniformly, mass orientation. It's like making it to scale with the drawing scale something. So it's going to no just continue. So it's going to go to the block editor so we can start making our block. So it's just like a typical drawing. So I'm going to start now. So you just can use line to start the drawing. So starting point 0. So it's going to start from point 0 to. That is the auto mode to make the cursor to be on a path, so like 90 degrees, to be constrained to 90 degrees. So it will be easier to draw like that. So the length on the width is 350. So this one is 600. So you come down 350 again. So 600. So everything is quite as easy to do. So the next thing is I want to make a copy of this one. So I'm going to offset this one through so that it will be fast. So 55. So you specify the direction here. You offset this one too. So you kind of move this one down a little bit. Okay, so you move it so you move it 120. So the next thing is I'm going to create a line to join the mouth. You can endpoint, I think it's also in endpoint here. I don't know why it's not snapping. You have not on it. You can on the snap mode, it will snap to the end point of the line. So another line here. So the next thing is to trim the line. So it's going to trim this one too. Okay, let me close it. So that's it. So I'm going to make another line to copy. So let me just use up. Okay, let's copy. Let's copy. Sometimes in AutoCAD like that, you just let me stop this thing. So this one is 70. So the other one is 80. So that's it. So we have something like that. So the next thing is drawing the fan for this cooling tower. So we use line as usual, but we are going to use some standard let's just say what they call this kind of tools. Snapping through is for accuracy in AutoCAD, so you can use relationship between 2 points, you understand. So this one will find the mid between 2 points, reference points. So I'm going to choose the middle here, you understand. So I'm going to use mid between 2 points. So we have then we have, and I'm going to choose okay, I'm going to choose midpoint here and end point here. So the line is going to turn up here. So the line is 180. So the next thing is to move it a little bit. I want to move it a little bit to this side to be the space of the line. So you can even pick all these two to use it to move it. So I'll move it in. Let me move it 60. It's just going to stay here. So the next thing is I want to rotate it. So I will rotate it above and this. So let me move this on 15-degree rotation. So that's it. So the next thing is to mirror. That's something that we call mirror. We use mirror to create a mirror image of shape. So I'm going to select this object. So we have to, so I'll select the midpoint again. to be the then the endpoint here. Oops, it's creating problem. So mid between 2 points, mirror here, and the other one. So let me use this one so that it will be accurate. So it will be in like octagonal, you understand, straight line. So that's what I'm saying. So the next thing is to draw a line. So I'm going to join the two endpoints, the line. So that's it. So remaining the fan. So I have to draw the fan too. So it's going to be mid between 2 points, midpoint here, then endpoint. So I don't want it to be too big, it's just like drawing a fan. So we have to use ellipse. So now get this ellipse, it's HL ellipse. So you use endpoint, you can see the command, like the, I don't know what they call this thing. So this is just the major axis. So something like this. So we have to mirror this one too. The prompt, yeah. Endpoint. So that's that. So we mirror it because we have to use two. Although in the real model it's like 3 fan, but there's no time, like this just document simulation too. And it's also picture shape. So midpoint. So it will mirror it like that. So that's okay. I think that's everything on the scaling and the rest. So you save the on the block. I think that's everything on the block. So it has create the block. I don't need the block here. I just need to create instance of P&ID, so I'm going to delete it. So I will save the simulation because I have to create a P&ID block. You understand? A class. If I try to create it here, it won't let me, like if I use it to be the class is not in this project, so I have to create the class. So to do that, you have to use project setup. There's a lot of ways you can do project, like in AutoCAD. There's a lot of ways that you can do things. You understand? So I'm just choosing one way now. So okay, let's wait for it. Okay, that's it. Okay. Oh, okay, natural drafts. We even have it here, so that's been created. So you can edit the symbol here. Is it like adding the symbol from the simulation? So I have created it from by pure testing before creating the video. So the colon to our name and the layer, do you understand? So you set it up with the scaling on its action state scale, and then once you are done, you can add it to the inline type so that it will not be like a valve. It's going to be adding nozzles to it, then pumps or tags doing, so that you can tag the object. You understand? You can make it to be not a tagging object. You understand? So it's going to tag it with the kind of class that we add it, because it's going to be reading from the tag formats like equipment tag. You understand? Type, area, and the type is the property name for the type is here. Okay, you see type. Okay, you can see type, you can see system properties. So it's also E. You can change all these property type. You understand? E. So it is the exchanger. You understand? That means this one is you know how you can you which can not be removed. You understand? You can't remove these properties. So it's the type of the equipment that you have. You understand? It's reading it from this equipment upper level type. So and add is already on the has been added to the current place. Okay, have you added to the wrong so, okay, it's going to show now. So, or you can always pick it. You can see this in the 3D 3D pellets. So let me put it around there. So E101. Okay, that's E102. Okay. Okay, so what we're doing is let me try and bring it to, because we are going to be creating, I want to put it in the center of everything. So the next thing is getting pumps, because we are going to be needing pumps. So let me try and change this one to wave plate. What's wrong with this thing? Why is it showing me equipment? I kind of error. So grab, okay, not this. S pumps. Oh, not even this. Looking for some kind of pump out there. Okay, is it? So E102. It's a 102 because enter different 104. Because some of the equipment that tag 102, 104 in the videos. So I'm going to create a copy of this one here. So that's that. So change the tag of this to 105, because it's going to create problem. I didn't change it like that. It's going to create problem. So the next thing is, I think, to start to run the lines. Then that's it. It's showing this tab. It's not supposed to be there. I'm going to, so this is how to start running the line. So I'm going to do one again. We didn't do my what so you can easily change this nozzle back to one line nozzle. And nozzle. So the next thing is I'm going to draw the remaining line. Okay, from here, cut and can press enter to do the last command when you press enter. The next thing is there is one line here too. So it's quite easy to draw with AutoCAD. Another line here. Okay, goes like this. So okay, so I say down line there. All these down comma. So size and okay, I think there's another line coming from here. Chemical dosing line. Okay. increase it. Okay, I think I didn't draw it in it. I'm going to reverse some line direction so that the arrow will point to the right direction. Like it's going to be pointing now in. This one too is pointing in, not out. Okay, so this one is also pointing in. Reverse flow, so that's how to reverse the flow. So the next thing is changing the remaining nozzle to one line nozzles. So one line nozzles. Single line nozzles. So okay, remaining this one. So the next thing is there's some secondary line for the drain. This one here. Just I'm going to this the second line doesn't need nozzle. Oops. This is some, or later I'm going to annotate it, don't worry. So this one is no nozzle. So okay, so there is another line from here, primary join there. Okay, so then let's start to draw other secondary line. Oops, let me try and change this line to, you really can change it. It's not a secondary line, I have to delete the line because I triggered the last and I was working with secondary line, so it's going to choose secondary line. So this is the line here. Oh. Now it's to draw secondary line. Okay, I'm going to reverse the direction. So draw another secondary line. And that's on this line here. So I'm going to reverse the direction of this line too. So the next thing is to do the off-page connection. So this one is for the main process screen. So I'm just going to, it's quite automatic to do. Yes, okay. So okay, so okay, so let's annotate the line. Okay, let me close this again. Origin and destination. This one is makeup, and write everything in calculator. Oops. Makeup water line. Makeup water line. So it's going to generate dramatic. So this is to use this like moving out from the I'm writing small letter. Everything should be capital letters. So to do this, so, okay. This one is from chemical dosing unit. From chemical dosing. Hold on. From chemical dosing unit. Is it too much or something? From chemical dosing unit. So this one is inlet stream. So yeah, you can just say inlet line. And so I think direction is right. Okay, the next thing is try to place the valve. So we have gate valve. So everywhere. So there is one valve here. So press enter so that you don't have to do it again. Enter will actually, or when you press space, is going to do the last command on your the last command there. So that's just something. So for this line 2, I'm going to put gate valve there. For this drain line, so I think this one is quite easier too. I'm going to make all the valve to be flank. So, oops, I think I picked something that I'm not supposed to pick. Okay, let's do it again. It's supposed to show me this. So let's do it for all this. It's supposed to show me like when you select symbols of the same type, it's supposed to bring this, or it's because I'm not clicking on it. So, let me do it one after the other. I'm still going to do it at the same time. Okay. Are you talking? Are you talking? This is just not serious. So, the next thing is try to make this one close. So even this valve is not on the same page. I have to. This valve is not on the line to cause problem. This valve, so what is wrong with this valve? Let me do it one after the other. I think it doesn't like when you change things. Like, oh, look at this valve. I don't know what delete is now. I don't know. I want to do the fastest thing, and it is making it hard. Okay, I'm done. So all this one is long and the right direction. I think the next thing is the annotation, so that this video is not just long for nothing. So you are going to use that annotate it with I really want a multi-line, so there is one big annotation here. So this one is this is chemical dosing. Okay, dosing should be in the another line. Dosing unit. Okay, it's quite small, so I'm going to increase the height to 10. Okay, should do it. I even want to shift it. I did. So let me open this. Okay, there is something that we should do. Detected it. We can create background maps. Okay. I even want to reduce it. This thing is too big. I don't like it. Okay, this is good now. That's what I want. So copy selection. There is one at the bottom here too. So remove this one so that it can. Hope this thing is not too because I was double clicking on it. So this one is side stream filter. I know this thing is true. I am saying side stream filter. So I'm going to carry this one up a little bit. Delete the one at the bottom. Oops. Double clicking. Oops. Why is it getting my line? Just want to delete it. So let me draw this one down a little bit. So that's that. So I also want to make a copy, but I so excuse. Just clicking on my line. Copy. This one here. So this one is chemical dosing line for not being responsive. Chemical dosing line. So 5. So and I want to reduce the we have to remove the mask something for this one. So I'm trying to do. So there is filtration line here. Let me make it like this. So already there. What is the thing I'm doing is not. It's so wrong. Filtration line. Oh, my spelling of filtration is somehow. Filtration line. So that's filtration line. So we have the blow down line too. So I'm going to copy this one. Copy it there. Oh boy. Now I have 3 again. Not 2. Oh, let's see. I know it's true. So this one is, let me give it name blow down line. Blow down line. Okay. I want to rotate it by 90 degrees. flow down line there. So the next thing is to annotate the cooling tower itself. I'm just going to copy this one here, make it fast. Okay, this one is too small. Let's increase it to 10 back. Okay. Okay. I have to make the line. Oh, I was supposed to even write everything that I want to write first. Cooling door. Okay. Okay, I think this is good. You don't have to accurate, or you have to accurate. You are doing engineering drawing, for God's sake. So, okay, I want to do this one. I have to be accurate as soon as I can be. So I'm going to change this one to Control 8. Basin. This is the basin where the liquid drops. So, Control A, sum. So collect all the waste. Okay. Don't have to be reducing the size or something. Just copy it to the center here. Okay. Why can't I align this? I can even align them, but I can align them like this. You know, this annotation alignment. Or it's just solely that's how you can align. This text. It's just good like that. It's just annotation, for God's sake. Let me try and draw it. Okay, you can do that. I want to draw it a little bit. Okay, and that's it. So I think this is the drawing that I'm planning to do. Okay, but we have to join some line. I have to group some line. This line I have to group. I even forgotten. So that when you are pumping the tag, it will pumping they are the same line. Like, you know, one is like they are doing the same thing. You understand? So I have to group this one too. Okay, you have to select the two line that you want to group first before you go and click on group. Line group. So you got them line group like that. So it has automatic group some things, some for me. So let me check. Okay, yes, group that one automatically from automatic for me. So that's everything on this drawing. So to print the drawing, you can easily go here. Just go to plot. Okay. Okay, we know. So you pick AutoCAD, general documentation. I think that's what it's doing. I don't know. This one is STD. This style plus style table, something like that. So let's see the preview, the plotting progress. So this is the preview of the plotting progress. So let me try those in line stream filter line. You can see that breakout. So that's how to draw a simple P&ID of cooling tower system. So thank you for watching this video. So see you next time. If there is anything that you want to discuss about this system, this simulation, you can always leave comments at the comment section. You understand? And thank you. You can, if you like this video, you should share it with your friends and colleague, in your friends and colleagues so that you can also learn. Do you understand? Thank you very much.